Okay, hello, my art friends. I have a really fun activity for you. We have been talking about colors, and I wanted to read to you one of my kids' favorite books. You notice in that picture, it's a small book. It's not a big one. Because for a little while, I was collecting what's called miniature books. Miniature books means they're smaller than usual. Some of you will probably recognize this story, but I'm going to read it to you. But there's something I want you to notice. I want you to notice the colors in this book. Okay, let me start it. Here we go. The napping house. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child on a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog on a dreaming child on a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that dog, there's a cat, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that cat, there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that mouse, there is a flea. Can it be a wakeful flea? On a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse. Who scares the cat? Look at the cat. See a little mouse over there too that's jumping? Who claws the dog? He doesn't look happy about that. Who thumps the child? Dog plops onto the child and wakes the kid up. And then let's see what happens. Who bumps the granny? Who breaks the bed? But she doesn't look upset about it. In the napping house where no one now is sleeping. Okay, I'm going to pause this video because now that you've heard the story, we're going to go back near the beginning, if I can rewind it. Go back to the beginning. Okay, now look at the colors. They're all kind of blues and grays. Here's the thing I want you to know about colors. Colors can help create feelings, not feelings like something feels hard or something feels soft. Feelings that we feel inside ourselves. So this picture feels kind of cozy, kind of slow, kind of tired because of the colors that were chosen. And now let's look at the last picture. Look at that. That's the second to last picture. Here's our last picture. Let me get my fingers out of the way. Are those tired colors? No, those colors are alive and vibrant and happy. These guys are not looking upset that they got woken up by all those funny things. Look at the yellow. Was there yellow in that other picture? Let's see. Let's see if I can move this thing back. Let's see if there's yellow in there. Nope, it's not going back. Come here, friend. There we go. Now it's going back. There's a little bit of yellow. Just a little bit. But is it as bright as the other yellow? Not at all. And is there green? Maybe just slightly green, but it's all kind of in the blues colors. And then let's fast forward again to here. Look, green, blue, orange, except is it a kind of a tired blue or is it more of a vibrant, happy blue? Yeah, it's more of a happy color. So here's your assignment today. I want you to draw a picture that feels kind of sad with the colors that you use. You could draw a sad face, you can draw someone sitting really sad, or you can draw something that makes you sad. And I want you to color it with colors that feel kind of sad. Now, I want you to do two pictures, a sad one, and I want you to do a happy one. What colors do you think you could use for your happy picture? Yeah, these kind of colors. Bright, cheerful. Blues can be happy colors. Purples can be happy colors. And I want you to look at your pictures side by side and see if one feels kind of more sad because of the colors and if one feels kind of more happy because of the colors that you used. Okay? And then you can email me or post your picture on Padlet because I'm really curious to see what colors you choose. All right? Hope you guys have a good week. I love you and I miss you. All right. We'll see you soon again next week.